Welcome to the 2025 Yamaha Australian Enduro Championship presented by MX Store. Before we present our champions, a massive thank you to the people who make this show possible. To our landowners and local communities who open their gates and share their backyards with us, thank you. To our event organisers, the clubs, series staff, officials, timing teams, medical personnel and volunteers, rain, dust or shine, you keep us racing. And to our partners and supporters who back the sport, to the fans online and trackside, your energy fuels every test. The riders all year showed heart and determination, fueled by our shared passion and goal to become an Australian Enduro champion. Australian Enduro at full noise. Now, let's present your champions. E3, Corey McMahon setting the tempo, Jai Dixon refusing to blink, Riley McGilvray, the metronome, with Max Rickies and Brody Young turning the top 5 into a 5-way dogfight. Kempsey laid it out. McMahon opens with a double win, Dixon shadows both days in second, and McGilvray stamps third place pace. Into the Gippsland trees, McMahon stays ruthless. Win on round 3, but Dixon swings the pendulum on round 4. McGilvray keeps the podium drumbeat. South Australia's sand and chop required commitment. McMahon strikes on round 5, then Dixon answers with a day win for round 6. McGilvray stays glued to the box. Casterton brings black sand and high tempo. McMahon has a perfect weekend, sharing the event headlines with the pro class. Dixon keeps the pressure. Hard pack sprints and tiny margin in Kyogo. Round 9 comes down to the final test. McMahon snatches it by 2 seconds over Dixon, then repeats for round 10. E3 was muscle and nerve, big engines, small margins. McMahon and Dixon traded blows, McGilvray banked craft. In the end, the stopwatch told the truth. The E2 class had no shortage of twists and turns. Will Ruppert returning from the world stage, and Daniel Milner, last year's champion. A rivalry with history, rekindled on home soil. Kempsey lit the fuse. Day 1, Ruppert wasted no time, finishing P1. But on day 2, the champ strikes back. Milner in P1. One apiece to start the war. Rawson, back and forth chess. Ruppert strikes first for the overall on round 3, but Milner answers on round 4. Neither blinking. Andy Wilkes stalking in 3rd. Then came Tintinara, Milner's territory. Will Dennett shows promise, but the number 1 goes back-to-back for rounds 5 and 6, while Ruppert stumbles down the order. Momentum? Milner. Casterton keeps Milner rolling with another double podium for rounds 7 and but Rupert steadies with podium pace, refusing to let the door close. 7 weeks later, the rivalry flips again. Kyogle, rounds 9 and 10. Rupert is untouchable. 2 wins, Milner second both days. The fight is very much alive. From Kempsey to Kyogle, E2 delivered speed, grit, and 0 free seconds. The season settled the score, the only place that matters, on the tests. In E1, one rider set the pace from the first flag, Jonty Reinders, and chasing, never far away, Cooper Shido. From Kempsey to Gympie, E1 was a masterclass in consistency and resilience. Kempsey belonged to Reinders, back-to-back wins to open the season. Shido right there in second, statement made. In the forests of Rawson, the number 14 kept his foot down, 2 more victories, while Shido banked solid podium points and kept the pressure building. In Tintinara's dry, choppy tests, Reinders strikes again on round 5. But round 6 flips the script. Shido finds the flow and wins the day, the only dent in Reinders' perfect run. Casterton resets the rhythm. Reinders regroups, another double podium, while Shido refuses to fade, guarding second in class. Kyogle, Reinders is ruthless. 2 from 2, hauling maximum points and tightening his grip on the E1 plate. E1 was a blueprint in precision and persistence. The story ends with a plate earned the hard way in a class where every second mattered. In EW, Jessica Gardner was the benchmark. Maddie Simpson, the young hammer. Emily Carlson, the evergreen threat, with Ebony Nielsen and Jade Chalice turning every points day into a test of nerve. Kempsey set the rivalry. Simpson bagged her first EW round win and announced herself as a title problem, while Gardner matched pace and banked big points. Rawson's slick routes and long woods rewarded patience. Gardner leaned on experience to tilt momentum back. Simpson kept the pressure with podium speed. Nielsen's tidy riding kept well inside the class's front group. Tintinara was decisive. In the deep sand and 5-lap cross-country, Gardner blitzed the field, minutes clear, then doubled up on Sunday's sprints. Carlson and Simpson traded the next steps on the box, while Nielsen and Chalice collected the points that matter in June. By Casterton, patterns hardened. Gardner's consistent pace, Simpson's aggression, standouts start to lock in. Kyogle turned intent into execution. Gardner completed a commanding double. Simpson chased home for seconds, and Carlson sealed the podium picture. EW rode a season of composure under pressure. Clean tests, smarter risks, and grit you can't fake. The result is measured, standard raised, and the bar reset. EJ, Kogan Locke set the bar. Will McInnes answered. Fletcher Tucker kept the heat on, while Oliver Paterno and Thomas Porto turned every podium into a battle. Day 1 in Kempsey, Locke stamps authority. Rawson's long woods reward clean craft. Locke keeps winning habits, but Tucker arrives as a problem, pressuring all day and banking big points. South Australia flips the script. McInnes fires back with a breakthrough, then doubles up. Outright speed plus mistake-free sprint craft. Locke limits damage with P2s and keeps the red plate math tidy. The title picture tightens. By Casterton, the class has a rhythm. Locke and McInnes trading momentum. Paterno, the spoiler who punishes any hesitation. Every tenth starts to matter. 7 weeks later, Locke is untouchable. Wins across both days, test after test. McInnes and Tucker resume their duel for the next steps on the box. The class delivers some of the tightest racing of the championship. Throughout the season, Locke showed pace and consistency, and McInnes kept him honest. Tucker, Paterno and Porto made every podium expensive. The EJ class this year showed that our future in Australian Enduro is strong. Pro Enduro gave us 0 free seconds this year. The opener was a sprint in real heat. Rupret's return built on metronomic test times, with Milner's shadowing all day and Dennett edging Wilkes for the box. Day 2 flipped the script. Milner chipped away to a decisive final test margin as Dennett and Wilkes traded sectors behind. Rawson's Saturday cross-country rewarded stamina. Rupert, P1, Milner, P2, Corey McMahon, P3. The heavyweight class swapping fireworks while the points tightened behind Milner. Sunday's sprints favoured precision. Milner P1, Jonty Reinders P2, Jai Dixon P3. Milner's turn to control the stopwatch, while Reinders and Dixon made big statements for the outright fight. South Australia turned savage. Milner P1, Dennett P2, McMahon P3. Milner cleared out by nearly a minute as the field wrestled whoops, chop and fuel strategy. On Sunday, the sprints took over and history landed. Jai Dixon, P1, his first AEC outright win. Back-to-back cross-country and KTM's orange wave rolled. Milner P1, Sunday, the roles reversed. McMahon P1, his first outright win. After a 7-week reset, the Yamaha ace was untouchable. Rupert doubled up in Kyogle to stay in the chance for the title. Technique, nerve, execution, repeated until the stopwatch agreed. That's how our Pro Enduro signed off.
Take your shot, 'cause shoot me down. Stop me up, can't touch the ground. I'm the king, you're the killer. I'm coming up like a winner. Pull your trigger, make me bleed. Crash into me so you see. I'm the god, you're the sinner. I'm coming up like a winner.
Congrats,